In the last session, we discussed why cybersecurity is a key business asset, why it should be discussed at the board, so that the business can make sure it makes the most out of the opportunity. So let's use a cooking analogy. We've all seen these cooking shows where the contestants are given random ingredients and asked to use their own innovation and creativity to produce a dish. And the result of that is 5 or 6 completely different dishes based off the way that those people think. Now let's change that round and have a look at when they're provided with a recipe and all of the contestants have to follow a recipe. The plan is very clear on what they should do and how they should do it. And what results is the output is 5 or 6 very similar items slightly differently put together. But it's really important that they have that recipe and they follow the recipe, which is the plan. The security strategy is like a recipe. It tells you what you're doing and it's telling you how to do it. It's really important that the executives have buy-in and support for the cybersecurity strategy in the same way as we spoke about the recipe, because the strategy is clear steps on the outcome you want to achieve after following each of those individual steps. So collectively, the leadership team needs to understand what the end cake is going to look like, what that's going to taste like, will all be important in the decisions that you make on the ingredients that you put into your strategy. So if we take GDPR, it's very complex. GDPR is all around the interpretation of that regulation to your business. That's what the strategy allows. It takes that interpretation to say, this is what it means for our business. You can't expect that marketing person to make that interpretation on their own and be effective in the way that they control that data. So what we allow that to do is translate that into something meaningful that somebody can follow on a day-to-day basis that makes sure that the company is compliant. So for example, the marketing director, armed with the security strategy, takes away their piece of the recipe back to their business unit, and they're informed and understand now what they need to do to provide and educate the rest of their team. It's important that the cybersecurity strategy is seen as a live document, because as we discussed earlier, this is not ever about the end state. This strategy will continue to change because business changes, because the way that your business operations are continually evolving, the way that your strategy, what you're trying to achieve may change as a business, and more importantly, the risks are always changing. So it's important that time is taken to review, validate, and ensure that the strategy is aligned with your business. In the next session, we'll talk about building your cybersecurity strategy.